Hello, everyone. Is it working? I haven't live streamed in a long time, and hopefully the stream doesn't die. We're here with ATC. Uh, can't,
I
we can't see him, but we're gonna be playing in the Life Master Pairs in Philadelphia. So very excited about that. But we need to make a card and do some practice. So that's what this whole thing is about. Uh, he was willing to do it on stream, so this is cool.
I've got nothing to hide.
I mean, you did used to stream back in the day too, so um all right. Is it going to YouTube? Yes, yes it is. We're good. All right. So, shall we get started?
Yeah.
What should we call the card? Do we want to
That's cute. You haven't cut your hair. I haven't cut my hair.
Oh, we could call it, we could be like long-haired twins or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never put anything cute on a card before. Maybe now's the time to start.
My favorite one is PJ's unexpert substandard convention card name that he gave us.
What was it?
It was just a 2/1 thing, but it was making fun of someone who is obsessed with figuring out what expert standard is.
Oh, non-expert
Subs.
substandard.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna be complicated.
Yeah, no.
I don't like a lot of system.
Yeah. I personally am trying to start. I mean, I play a system that has a lot of system in it. I do enjoy playing that system. It's just that, like, I'd like to start where most people are at first, and then I can start being creative. But I don't feel like I'm able to be creative yet because I still don't feel like I understand bridge theory enough,
Yeah. Is that your junior partner?
My junior partner last year,
Are you
we
are you going to Europe?
no, I'm not.
Okay. Darn.
I could have gone for the U31 stuff, but I got a lot of I've got a lot of work to do here this summer that has to do with directing.
I mean, I'm still holding out for U40.
Yeah, it's
I want them to push it back.
it's gonna happen, right? No. Hopefully we don't have to go to U40, but the only time I would be rooting for it is so that you can be on the team.
Right. Um, yeah, so I like to keep simple. I've sampled 14 to 16 no trumps before. I do think that they seem like they would be a quick change, but they're actually not a quick change.
What makes it not so quick of a change?
Well, because so if you think about your balance, like let's just start with 12. 12 to
Yep.
14, 15 to 17,
Yep.
18, 19, 2021, and then 2022. I'm sorry, 22 or more, right?
Yeah.
If you make it like 15 to 16, then you make like, all right, let's open all 11. So my weak no trump is like if I rebid a no trump, it's 11 to 13. Okay.
Right.
So now if you open 11 to 13 and then 14 to 16, and now you've got this awkward 17 to 19 range. Yeah, I think it widens your like it widens those high ranges too much. And
Okay.
like I'm bidding with Eric on bridge winners, and like if he opens, like we play transfers, which I actually kind of like, but if you open a club and I bid a heart and you bid two no trump, you
Uh-huh.
can have all the way from a bad 17 to like a decent 19. That's like a really big range bidding two no trump on. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but like
There's a lot of space in there that you
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
and
it.
I
It already feels ambiguous enough with the 18 and 19.
at the two no level, I don't know. There's that, and then you could say, all right, well, why don't you just put all your 19s in your two no trump opener? Okay, you could,
Fair, yeah.
but like again, range is like getting bigger.
Yeah, and it's two no Trump openings are still pretty uncomfortable.
Exactly. Now the transfers, you play a club and your partner bids a diamond showing hearts, and now
Hearts.
you can bid a no trump with the 18 to 19, which I like that. or the
Hmm.
17 to 19. Now you're
That's
at
great.
1-0, and I like all that. But, I don't suggest we play that because I'm not very good at it and I'm not used to it yet. I'm trying it out with Eric, and we don't get enough time to discuss it. But anyways, that being said, after sampling 14 to 16, all this is to say is that I really think like 15 to 17 is a great range for like 2/1 auctions, because 15 to 17 is just such a hard range to show. Like it usually takes 3 bids, like that intermediate range.
Hmm.
So I like to open 15 to, if I have 15 to 17, I like to open it 1 no trump as much as possible with more major suit cards than most people.
Yep.
And I like to have my 12 to 14s. I like to open. If I rebid a no trump, I usually don't have a singleton. I've got my 12 to 14 balance. And if I do open an 11 count, I'm either hitting like a rule of 20 thing with some decent texture, or like ace king or something. That's sort
Hmm.
of my opening style.
Gotcha. And I've been experimenting with more 11 counts recently, and it hasn't been going well. So I'm just gonna stick with that same thing because that's what I've been taught as well.
Yeah, there's something to be said for not opening trash and like sort of having your bid. And then, like, if you have a system based around, hey, we open all 11s, okay, now I can invite you with 13, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm game forcing with 13 opposite trashy 11, like,
Oopsie.
we're right. So, like, I do think like it's fun to open a lot more hands, and it works in bad fields, but all in all, I think, in fact, it doesn't even work. It's just gambling, to me, in most fields.
Yeah.
So all 12s, no matter how bad it is, and then 11s with good texture or good spot cards, rule of 11, I'm sorry, rule of 20, or ace king or something like that.
Hmm.
Or a good 5 card major. That's another upgrade for me.
Okay.
5-3-3-2. Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Okay, so that being said, 15 to 17. I know I'm skipping around, but I'm trying to get like the opening style down, and I'm
Yep.
trying to get like why I think it's important to define these ranges.
Oh yeah. Completely agree.
15 to 17 in all seats, and 5 card major. And Damon, okay, how do you like to play 2 spades? Size ask?
I normally play two spades as a size ask. Yes.
Okay, and you play 2 no as?
I play two no as the transfer,
Okay,
and three clubs is the puppet bid.
okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I
Uh.
do
Yep.
actually really, really like 2 no trump puppet.
Okay. So what do you do with all the extra space though?
Um, I've had a few different treatments. Like, I've played that the 3 diamond bid shows a 5 card minor,
Okay.
and you can ask. A 3 diamond says I do not have a 5 card major, and I do have a 5 card minor. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't have a 4 card major either. If I have a 4 card major, yeah, you have to bid 3 clubs.
I see.
You have to. Like, if you're gonna play this limited information puppet stamen, like, you have to play that 3 clubs. Uh, denies a 5, could have a 4, and then you have to play like I like to play the transfer version over that, but it's important that you have this. And if you're 4-4 in the majors, you have to go clubs. And then 3 diamonds, I've played it as showing a 5 card minor.
And then
I've played
three
it as
hearts.
showing,
Yeah.
yeah, and then 3 hearts would ask.
Ask.
And then I've played that 3 diamonds shows your like the 3-4-5-1 hands. I put that in there. I put the 4x1 hands in there. I really think that it's like not so important to discuss like what you do with the extra shape, because you're not really like giving up much. You're making your 3 club bid your diamond transfer, and you're giving up a super accept,
Mm-hmm.
and you are giving up the weak minor hand. That is the weak with both minors hand. Yes, but um, I do like the fact that you can bid Stamen and not give them a chance to double your club bid.
Yeah. Fair. Okay.
But again, I'm totally fine with playing it your way if you're not comfortable with it.
Well, no, I'm certainly comfortable with it. It's just like I've never known what to do. Like there was just so much space extra that I'm like, I know that this is great and I know the space is here, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. So I
Well,
would
we'll table it and we'll come back to it.
no no
I'll
no
come
no
up
like
with
I actually
something
want
better.
to do this. Like this is something I want to do now
What?
that you've explained it to me. But that's what my preconception of it all was before. Like I've played it this way before, but nobody was able to give me like a good explanation as to why, besides you don't want them to be doubling for a club lead, which of course is a great thing. But like I saw more benefit in the space that was saved when you used Two No Trump as a transfer to diamonds. But now you've given me this explanation of different ways that you can use the extra
Yeah, well,
space, which I like.
yeah. So like, if you play, well, how do you play one no three hearts?
I play that as the the 3-1-5-4 shapes.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. And that's like, you can put that into the puppet. I played it that way. I played it where I put that hand into the puppet,
Okay.
and that three diamonds, three hearts, and three spades were all. Uh, I'm sorry, three diamonds showed the minors, game force, and then three hearts and three spades showed like stiff in the major you bid and 4-4-4 in the other three suits. I played it that way. You free up. You could. There's a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
And I don't remember all the bids off the top of my head. I would have to pull out my notes. But you can now add some 4x1 hands, and you can add the 3-1-5-4 hands. You can show all those. Some people play that you can show the hand with 5 hearts and 3 spades. So um, one no trump, 3 hearts shows 3 hearts and 5 spades. So now I get 2 bites at the apple.
Interesting.
So now if you had 5 hearts, we can play our heart fit. We've wrong sided it, yes, but you know,
it's just another level of specificity that you don't otherwise have.
Yeah, right. So if you want to play it that way, let me pull out my notes that I have with Brian, one of my other partners. We have some good notes on this, and we can play it that way.
Sounds good.
And then we can play the 2-no as the puppet and the 3 clubs as the diamonds, and then 3 diamonds as both minors. And then we will come back to what we do with 3 major.
Yeah.
Okay, sound good.
This is strong.
And then, right, 5-5 minors are strong. Puppet. Yeah, question mark. Great, love that. Who knows?
Who knows what it's gonna be? It's gonna be something eventually.
No idea. I do kind of like. I think it was Owen Lean who taught me the bidding 3 of a major shows 5 of the other major and 3 of the major you bid. Yeah, so because that is kind of a problem hand.
Yeah.
I like a small one. I like my doubles, especially at match points here. Like if it goes a spade, I'm sorry, a no trump, anything that isn't or anything natural. I like my doubles to be just purely takeout.
Yeah. Okay.
Like not necessarily negative or whatever. You could call it negative, but it's just takeout. I have like a 5 or 6 count. I don't want to let them play 2 major. I want to compete. Bid your longest. Takeout. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I like to play if they me and Eric play that if they bid 2 clubs showing both majors, we just play everything's natural over that. Natural and non-forcing.
Everything's natural and non-forcing.
Right. Because people are bidding 2 clubs on a bunch of junk.
Yeah. Okay.
I do think it is extremely important to have a 2 diamond bid available. Double as natural. Double as is just cards.
Yep. Makes sense.
Like 8-ish or more.
Yep.
It's not necessarily takeout, it's cards. And then I also have some notes on, and I can't remember them off the top of my head, if they bid 2 diamonds showing 1 major.
Okay.
It is important to have some kind. I think I like to play two major as natural and not forcing, and then, yeah, I can't remember. I mean, you could just play it that way and just play regular or transfer 11 sol. Do you like transfer 11 sol?
Yeah, I'm a transfer. I'm a Rubensol guy, but transfer Lebensol also works.
I don't know the difference off the top of my head.
One of them, you when it comes to the qubit, you
Hmm.
transferring in one of them is you just leave the qubit alone. The natural qubit itself is the stamen. The other one, transferring into the qubit, is stamen. So if they bid 2 hearts and you bid 3 diamonds, then that would be the qubit. Whereas in the other one, 3 hearts is the qubit.
And three hearts, and if the transfer is a qubit, then the qubit is a transfer to spades or something.
Yes,
Is that right?
exactly. So
Mm.
in one of them, all of them is a transfer. In the other one skips over the transfer and one is not a transfer.
Okay, which do you prefer?
I'm
I,
one where just like keeping it simple, where everything is a transfer, just makes more sense to me. If
so
you're
transferring through their suit is stamen.
right, so 1 no trump,
Sure.
2 hearts, 3 diamonds is stamen.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And I played it both ways.
Now, can I spell it?
Lower ranking suit. If you want to get out in a lower ranking suit, you start with 2 no. Right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Everything else is invitational or better.
Yep. Yep.
All right, good. All right, so and one more thing on 1 no.
Yep.
If you open a no trump, well, a couple more things actually. Um, if you open a no trump and I bid 2 clubs and you bid 2 hearts and
Yep.
I bid 2 spades,
Yep.
you play that as like a shapely invite with 5.
Shapely invite with 5 spades.
Yeah, versus 2 hearts, 2 spades, 2 no is a balanced invite. So if I start with stamen and you bid 2 hearts or if you bid 2 red and I bid 2 spades,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I have 5 spades and sort of a shapely invite.
Okay. Which
Whereas
is
if I bid 2 hearts and 2 spades and 2 no, I have a sort of a balanced invite.
okay. Oh, I see. So it has nothing to do with the spades. It just has like a distinction between the 2 invites. I see. Sure.
Yeah, because if I'm more shapely, I want to play 2 spades. But if I just have a normal invite, I want to give you the choice.
Right. I see. Makes sense. And this, you could be you're doing this on 4 spades only.
No, 5. You have to have
5.
5.
And you didn't transfer
Like
instead.
the stamen doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
I start with stamen. I hear two red from you. I
Yeah.
had never planned on raising you on any of those. I was just trying to show my shapely invite with 5.
Okay. And there's just a difference between that and doing a normal transfer.
2 hearts, 2 spades, and then bidding 2 no shows like a balanced version of it.
I see. Gotcha. Oh,
If that's okay with you, but I mean,
yeah.
we don't have to play that. It's sort of a free bid.
Yeah, it's definitely free. So it'll take me a while to get used to it, I think, but I think it's worth
If it's a
implementing.
memory thing, yeah, it is. And I don't want to add too much memory work on you. So if you're like, hey, that's too much memory, let's just not do it. I am a total advocate of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's important that I get used to these kinds of things slowly, but surely.
Yeah, and there are a lot of little tiny like 2/1 tricks, gadgets that you can have.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like the worst person to teach them because someone has to always remind me of them. But I can do my best. The system thing just doesn't compete with me.
Mhm.
All my nationals partners, like you play with a different person every time.
Yep.
So and me and Christian, like we only play at nationals, so we just wing it. We put together a card together in 15 minutes and just wing it.
Yeah, and we've already elapsed how much? It's been 20 minutes, and we just talked
Yeah,
about no Trump.
yeah, I'll speed up a little bit. All
No,
right.
no, no. I'm not criticizing that at all. It's just like there's a stark contrast is all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
um okay. So you have different ways of showing 5 plus spade invites or 5 spade
yeah,
invites, which is
yeah,
really cool. Okay.
yeah.
And you said
And
there was another
go ahead.
thing?
Yeah, so like if uh two heart if you open the space if you open this should be pretty logical, but a no trump, two hearts, two spades, three hearts.
Okay.
That should just be 5-5, right? Game
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Oh, and one more thing. If you open a no trump and I bid two clubs
Mhm.
and you bid two hearts,
Yep.
how do you play three spades, four clubs, and four diamonds now?
Um I've the 3 spades one. I know that these are things.
Yeah, yeah. So I think like if I pulled it out on you without discussing it, you'd probably think it was like a splinter. It feels like a little bit like a splinter.
It feels a little bit like a splinter, but I know that there's this Bayes stuff that's going on as
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
well.
I think
Um,
the modern treatment
yeah.
is that um for diamonds is just 1430 key card asking.
Okay.
For clubs is just a general balanced slam
Slam try,
try.
and then
And three spades is an unbalanced slam try, meaning you have a stiff or a void
right.
and you can ask. So the next step, three
I
no would
know.
say, where's your shortness?
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. I've been told this before.
Okay. So
Yes.
that is the most simple way of playing it.
Yeah. I like it.
All right, cool. So now if you learn the original bays, and I don't want to confuse you, the original bays, four clubs was the key card.
Right.
So if you look up
That's why it's
bays,
reverse. It's reverse Bayes.
it is reversed. Yes. So
Yeah.
four diamonds is the key card because you don't need as much room.
Yeah. If you just got a balanced slam try, why would that be the higher one?
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. You know a lot less. Uh. And then like if the auction instead goes um one no, two clubs, two spades, you just reverse the 3 hearts and 3 spades bids, or is that
Correct.
yeah, okay. It's just the other major at the 3 level.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Simple
And
enough.
it's sort of analogous to if you open two no trump and I bid three clubs stamen and you bid three spades and I bid four hearts. It's like only forcing raise
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because if four clubs and four diamonds have to be natural there.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. All right. Cool. So on the other, I'll put reverse bays.
Cool.
And yeah, we still have the question marks here,
Right. We'll come
but
back
we'll
to that.
come back to that.
I promise I'll come back to it. 2021 could be a good 19, but I'm not the type of guy who just opens all my 19s to no.
Yeah.
Transfers at the 3 and 4 level. Double is, again, take
Take out.
outish.
Yep.
I like to play three spades as sort of like a relay for minor suit hands.
Yep. Same.
Um, do you play? How do you play it? You bid your suit or you bid the other suit?
Generally, the structure that I've played is that um, the the 4 clubs is you bid your suit if you've got it, but the 4 hearts and 4 spades bids are kind of like the 2 suited hands.
Yeah, shortness in the suit in the major that you bid.
Yeah.
5-5.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I relay you and bid four clubs, what are your responses? Do you play that's some kind of optional key card?
Yeah, I generally play that it's an optional key card.
And then how do I say I'm not interested? Do I bid for no trump or do I bid the next step?
You bid the next step.
Okay, so the next step says I do not want to play a club slam.
Yeah, I do not care for
I
key card.
well, let's put it this way. I'm not I don't like your bid, but I can override you and bid 4 hearts now.
Yeah,
Is that how you play it?
yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's say that if you relay and bid 4 clubs, um, uh, you're saying I have a slam try in clubs. 4 diamonds now by the 2 no trump opener says I am denying your slam try. 4 hearts says I don't care. Tell me your key cards.
Yep.
And we 1430 responses. Always, always, always
Always.
1430 responses.
Yep.
Even in the face, except in preempt key card, but
Yes.
even if like exclusion, anything, 1430. I know there are probably arguments for the other way around, but I don't care.
Yeah,
1430
just
always.
keep it simple. Let me just put that right here. 1430. Period.
Yeah, and really the only time, obviously, is if it goes 2 spades, 4 clubs. That's the obvious exception.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so we don't need to get too crazy with the 2 no trump stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the minor suit openings.
There we are.
I don't play the could be short crap. I just
Me neither.
If I only time I open a diamond with 3 is if I'm 4-4-3-2.
Yep. Same page.
Um,
So,
I don't want to get cute here. I mean, you can play 1 club, 1 no is like invitational, but I don't. Or one, I'm sorry, 1 club, 2 hearts is the invitational, and 1 club, 2 no is the game force. That's how people play it.
yeah, I've played that before.
Yeah, I don't care to do it. I haven't studied up on it enough, so let's just keep it simple. Do the old-fashioned way.
Okay, so the 1 no is just a 6 to 10-ish thing going on, and then we got an 11 to 12 invite.
Yeah, and a single raise is invitational or more. Forcing to 3, forcing to. Well, we're gonna be playing match points, so let's just make it forcing to 2 no trump.
Okay, agreed. That's the style that I generally play as well.
A jump is like mixed.
Okay, mixed. Yeah, I like mixed.
But like, if we're favorable,
Sure.
the thing is you need to think about it like this. You open a club, sorry, your partner opens a club and you want to bid 3 clubs really badly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The one problem hand for your partner, I'm sorry, there's a few problem hands, but the main problem hand is if they have 18 to 19 balanced.
Yep.
Which isn't necessarily likely, but it comes up enough to talk about.
Yeah.
I prefer that if I bid 3 clubs, that I'm okay with you bidding 3 no with 18 to 19 balanced.
Yeah.
If I have a real piece of junk, and I really want to preempt, I'll just bid 4 clubs probably. Favorable. Favorable.
Then you're not able to, right? Like you're just saying, partner, nah, 3 no's just out of the picture. I got a real bad hand here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 no's not necessarily, like, I don't know if it's never out of the picture because like you could just have a 22 count over there, but in general,
2 clubs.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big 2 club opener.
Me neither.
If I'm unbalanced.
I agree.
So, anyways, that being said, yeah. And now, and the one more important thing: 1 club, 2 major.
Okay.
I like to keep it simple. Just play it weak.
Yep. I'm the same way.
Okay, good. Weak jump shifts out of competition there. Who cares? It doesn't need to be crazy. Diamond's the same. The only two exceptions to the rule are a spade 3 hearts and a diamond 3 clubs. Those have to be invitational.
A spade 3 hearts and a diamond 3 clubs.
Like if
Okay.
you open a diamond and I bid 3 clubs, I've got clubs and an invite. If you open a spade and I bid 3 hearts, I've got hearts and an invite.
Okay.
It's just awkward, too awkward to show it any other way.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And
The other thing, I guess, is like if you have a strong hand with 5 diamonds and 4 of a major, are you someone who bids a diamond first?
yes.
Okay. Cool. But otherwise, you'll bypass 5 plus diamonds.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm supposed to check it then. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, cool. Um, Same as over 1 club, over the 1 diamond.
Yeah. So let's talk about major suit raises.
Hmm.
I like to play the 1 major, 2 majors constructive.
Okay.
So I mean, do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, it's just like an 8 to 10-ish thing going on, right?
Yeah, I mean, could be like a trashy 7, but I mean, I'm sorry, a good 7, not a trashy 7.
Like what?
A good 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, or maybe some short, just could have some shortness in 7, upgradable values.
Hmm.
Um, maybe an ace king. So that being said,
Hmm.
what do you like to do with your uh, do you like to just go ahead and make 1 no forcing and put your 3-card limit raise in there?
Generally, I do that, but there are the only other thing that I've done with it is like what V8 suggested, which is like jump shift in the other major, but that's already used. 1 spade, 3 hearts is invite with hearts, so that doesn't work. But yes,
Yeah.
most of
I
the
mean,
time I do that.
you could do it that way. I mean, you could do it that way.
But
I could make a heart 2 spades and a spade 3 hearts that way to play with Christian. That's part of Bergen.
yeah,
You know,
I'm generally a Bergen player, but I don't like if you like to have the 3 clubs and 3 diamonds be for other things, then that's a whole nother thing. But like
no,
how?
no. Hold on. I think Bergen is the most simple way to handle major suit raises, and I'm totally fine with playing it.
Okay.
So that being said, spade 3 hearts can be the invite, and heart the 3-card invite, and a heart 2 spades can be the 3-card invite.
Okay.
And 1 no, you like to play it semi-forcing?
And in that, whenever I don't have the uh, the 3 card limit raise in there, I generally make it semi-forcing.
Okay. All right, cool. How do you want to play a spade 2 no?
A spade 2 no, I normally just do Jacoby. I've also been heard of like, I've also played this game forcing Jacoby where 3 clubs is showing any minimum hand. I've also dabbled with the 2 no being an invite plus. Um,
Well, that you don't need to do that if you play Bergen.
right, of course.
So we'll make it game forcing,
Hmm.
and we'll just play like basic, uh, basic Jacoby. 3 levels shortness, 4 levels a long suit, 3 no's your power bid,
Sounds good.
and 1 spade 3 no. Do you like that as a choice of games, or do you like to play the splinter two ways?
Um, I normally just play it as a choice of games. Splinter two
Cool.
ways, I will probably forget.
Okay, cool. 3 no's, choice of games. Love it. What kind of jewelry do you like?
I just play the one-way reverse Drury.
All right, love it. Is it on over a double?
Let's see.
In fact, is Bergen on over a double?
I normally just play Jordan, but there is no mixed raise really, unless you make the 1-3 your mixed raise. Um, I think that keeping things consistent in general is a good idea, but as long as it doesn't interfere with the whole structure of like,
I'm fine with playing it over double. Totally fine.
yeah, but like if it goes, the thing is that if it goes one heart double, I have it ingrained in my brain that 2-no is the invitational raise with 4 cards.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. In that case, let's just play 1-3 mixed. 2-no's a limit over the double.
yeah.
Fine.
But the Drury, I also think we shouldn't do it over the double because I normally redouble with that hand and then show 3 card support after.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
I think
Do you
it
ever
should
play
be.
transfers over takeout double?
I do, yeah,
So we can play that too.
yeah.
A spade. Well, this is by an unpassed hand.
Yeah.
So a spade, double, 2 hearts is a spade raise.
Raise, yeah.
Okay, so let's just play transfers over takeout doubles.
Okay.
And the Drury's off over the double, obviously.
Yeah. And do you do it over like an overcall as well? So like if it goes
Yes.
1 diamond, 1 spade, double. Okay, cool. Consistency.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good, easy. We done the no trump section already.
Now we have the. I call it the Jordan section now.
The Jordan section.
Oh, they have the whole transfer. You can check it.
Yep. Yep. Jump shift.
Jump shift.
You play that? No, there's a jump shift over in that Jordan section. It's like a spade double 3 clubs.
Well, that one would be weak, right?
I prefer fit showing.
Oh, fit showing. Okay, yeah, fair.
Your clubs, 4 of your trumps, and a somewhat decent hand.
Yep, totally fine with that.
All
There's
right,
even
cool.
a box for it. Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty common. You play. Go back to the right page. 3 no trumps, 1 suitor.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
I've never bidded in my life.
I like the play that you could have a card outside.
Oh, okay. One moment. I need to ban someone real quick.
Somebody messing with you?
No, it's a bot. Trying to sell their viewers.
I thought somebody was talking shit about our system.
No. They would never. They wouldn't dare.
Ban it. Okay. Gambling with or without. All right. So the 2 club opener, my style is usually, I either have the 22 or more balanced.
Okay.
In which case I will rebid 2 no trump with 22 to a bad 24.
Yep.
And if I have anything better than that, I'll just go through Kokish and bid 2 no.
Okay.
So going through Kokish and bidding 2 no trump is game forcing and unlimited.
Okay.
System's on, obviously.
Yep.
If I am unbalanced, I will go out of my way not to open 2 clubs. If I'm 5-5 in the majors, like that hand's pretty easy to bid. So I'll start with 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, whatever, 3 hearts. That one's not hard to bid. But
okay.
like if I've got like, I don't know, a 22 count with 4 spades and 5 clubs, probably just gonna, and like maybe 3 hearts and a stiff diamond, probably just gonna open a club and rebid 2 spades.
Okay.
So, but my jump shifts are game forcing. My reverses aren't game forcing, but they're beefy. So I like to show I don't like to open 2 clubs with like, just some random 5-4 hand because it's gonna take me too much time and too much effort to show all that and too much room.
Unless it's like with 5 hearts, right?
What do you mean?
Because you can do Kokish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, okay, yes. If you have like a 5, but I usually do that if I'm 5, only if I'm 5/5 though.
Oh,
Like if
okay.
I've
You
got,
do it specifically when it's 5/5, not 5/4. Cool.
yeah, right. I mean, if I have a monster hand, like a 26 count or something, like it's just I have to open 2 clubs.
Yeah.
I can't just
You
open
can't
it.
have me passing you.
Right, but if I'm on some borderline and I can, and it's easier to show it through a reverse or a jump shift, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, fair.
Like I could have up to 23. I mean, it's pretty wide ranging, or and I say wide ranging. It can be pretty strong if I reverse or jump shift.
Okay.
But both of those are always forcing 1 round.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, reverses are forcing 1 round.
Yeah.
Jump shifts are game forcing, but
Right.
they're both forcing.
Yes.
So, and I don't like to, if I've got like a big hand with 1 suit, then yes, I'll open it 2 clubs and rebid my suit. And generally speaking, you can count on me for a beefy suit if I open 2 clubs and rebid the suit.
Mm-hmm.
Like real beefy. I kind of go out of my way to open 2 clubs. All right. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and 2 spades all week.
When you play Kokish, do you use switches?
Yeah, I can play the groove switch.
Okay.
If I rebid 3 clubs, that shows hearts. If I rebid hearts, it shows hearts and clubs.
Yeah. And then you switch diamonds and spades as well, or?
No. I'll forget that.
Okay. So just hearts and clubs. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. How do you like to play 2 of a weak 2 bid 2 no?
I generally play August.
Okay. August is fine. How do you play it?
3 clubs is just the bad, and I always am up for whichever one you want to switch it around with. I guess well, you can also just rebid your suit to say that you have a bad hand as well, right? That's also a style.
I want to, yeah. I just want, I can play all of them. I've played all of them. I don't think any of them have any certain merit over the next. You just tell me what you want to play.
What am I going to remember best?
What are you going to remember best, Marksman?
That is always the question.
This is not a hard question. Just
No,
pick one that you like.
no, this is like a super important question, man. There's so much pressure on this. No, we'll rebid the suit when we've got a bad hand.
Okay.
And then it's gonna go the low one. I always get confused between the good suit, bad hand versus.
Usually speaking, the
Yeah.
first one is bad hand, good suit.
That makes sense.
And then the second one is the good hand and the bad suit. Wait, I said that backwards.
Oh,
Hold on. Bad hand, good suit.
yeah.
Good hand, bad suit.
So the hand is the priority, I guess, is the way I should think about it.
The way I think about it is, well, the
That
way
is,
I remember
and that
it
is what
old
you said
school.
before. You didn't say it backwards.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, 3 of the other majors, good. Or 3. The problem is you kind of run into a problem with the 2 diamond opening.
Okay.
So if it goes 2 diamonds, 2 no. Like I like to just play that 3 diamonds is bad. Actually, here's what I like to play.
Okay.
3 clubs says I have a medium hand.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got that backwards. 3 diamonds, bidding 3 diamonds shows the medium hand.
Okay.
3 clubs and 3 could be good or very bad. Could be the worst or the best. You with me
Okay.
so far?
Sure.
So now you as responder, you have to bid 3 diamonds over 3 clubs in case I have a bad hand.
Right.
And
If you have a
now
bad
I'll
one.
bid again with the good one.
But if I have a really good hand, I don't have to bid 3 diamonds.
No. But the idea is that if I open 2 diamonds, I've got 3 choices. Minimum, medium, maximum.
Okay.
And if I bid 3 diamonds, I'm saying I got the medium one. If I'm bidding 3 clubs, I'm saying I have the bad one or the good one. And I will bid it, and you have to bid diamonds if you want to play 3 diamonds opposite the bad hand. And I will bid again if I have the good hand.
Okay.
That makes sense in your head.
Yeah, that makes sense in my head. I play something very similar with our major raise system in Strong Diamond.
Can you remember it?
Yeah.
Because if not, we can just play the regular old Augusts where you over all of them for memory's sake.
The thing is, it's specifically over 2 diamonds, right?
Yeah, and because the 2 diamonds just you don't have any room.
Right.
Like, am I supposed to bid 3 hearts now with
Yeah. No. We'll try this. We'll see what happens.
All right. I can't remember the last time I opened 2 and bid a 2 no trump bid, but whatever.
Yeah. Who cares about diamonds, man? Do I want to
Huh?
try for 5 diamonds? Not really. No, thank you.
Yeah. And when you're grading your hand, you need to grade it in the context of 3 no.
Yeah. Always.
Well, over 2 diamonds, not over 2 major.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over 2 major, you grade it in context of 4 major.
Right. Makes sense.
Okay, good. So over 2 diamonds, they're all August, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You could just put over 2 diamonds modified August if you want. And I like the range to be like 4 to 10.
Okay.
But it always depends on the vulnerability.
Of course.
I could have a 5-card suit if I'm like
Non-vulnerable.
not vol.
You sure you don't want to play the V8 Mama special?
Which one is that? Oh.
Oh.
Well, no, they play multi.
Yeah.
We can't play multi.
Why can't we play multi?
You can't play multi in the US.
You're telling
You
me
have
the
to.
LM is not a Life Master Plus event or an Open Plus event?
It is, but I'm pretty sure that they only allowed it for the platinums. I could be wrong. If you want to, if the,
I'm
I
pretty
haven't
sure
checked the
that it's
conditions for
legal.
It is now in LMs.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look.
All right.
Open
Well, I mean, you could be
Plus
right.
chart.
I just thought it wasn't.
Well, I should be right. If I'm not right, there's a problem because I am a director.
Well,
Open Plus chart ACBL. It's constantly changing though. Convention charts 2025.
ooh, new convention cards just dropped.
Yeah, charts. Tournaments, Open Plus chart at a regional. Any 3+ session event with no master point limit. 2-session event with no master point limit as long as there is a 2-session event of the same type with a master point limit. Okay, but it's the LMs. It's a 3+ session event. So Open Plus chart is what we're looking for. Is there anything with multi on it? I should be showing chat. Convention charts, definitions. Multi 2 diamonds. A 2-diamond opening preempt. May also include very strong hands. Rule exceptions. The following exceptions disallowed opening bids. Open plus chart.
In the Rising Guard Platinum,
Platinum.
multi-2-9 open is allowed.
Aw, come on.
Yeah, I was pretty sure.
That's so lame.
Yeah, I mean, it's America. As the foreigners would say, that's America for you.
A
They
two
CBL and our silly rules.
a 2-level or higher opening bid that would contain less than average strength showing a known suit and an unknown suit, where unknown suit could be the suit opened.
Yeah. It's fine. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it is. I was pretty sure it was illegal.
It just makes me so salty because I do like playing multi.
Yeah,
funsies.
it is fun.
Ugh. All right.
It's chaotic, and we all love chaotic bridge
Yes.
that the Australians have taught us to know and love.
Yes. Thank you, Australians. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
There
All
we
right.
go. There we go.
I was drinking, so just a Sprite though.
Okay, good.
Uh,
I was not concerned. It's okay.
I know.
Um,
You should be concerned that it's just a Sprite. That's more alarming.
Oh,
Yeah.
why aren't you drinking?
I know. Why aren't you drinking beer, Drew? Something wrong with you.
What happened?
No, it's because of my stupid hospital stay.
Yeah, well, I would have assumed so.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so jump shift responses, conventional, but obviously we have a couple that are weak.
Some weak, except
Bert,
for
except when not.
Invite, except when it's not.
When it's not. It's I would just put weak unless otherwise conventional is what I would put.
Oh, but that's so much less fun.
Weak except when it's not. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I like that.
Weak except when it's not. I'm gonna put conventions to be nice.
You put expect for when it's not.
We expect for when it's not.
Weak expect for when it's not.
Oh. Except. There we go. Two-way new minor forcing. Did you go somewhere?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay. I just checked it. I'm not...
Yeah, and yeah, two new minor forcing, XYZ, as Scissor would say, 14-way new minor forcing, whatever that is.
14-way, 16-way.
He's like, I think it's like, he's up to 7 versions of it. Putting regular new minor forcing by past hand. And then force suit forcing is to game.
Yep.
And then is XYZ on if there's a double in the mix?
Like one club double, one heart, one spade.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Right, great. So, but if they overcall, it's off.
Yes.
Cool. Let's put down there unusual versus unusual.
Uvu.
Let's put Uvu. Uvu. Let's put what else am I missing? Oh, what do you play over the 2-no trump rebid? Do you play a wolf?
I play wolf. I liken it to two-way new minor forcing. That's just the way it makes sense to me.
Yep, totally makes sense. We'll sign off. And I think that's really all the weird ones.
Over reverses.
Oh, it's called I like to play, huh?
Blackout. No.
Which one is blackout?
That's the one where it's either the fourth suit or the or two no trump is the weak hand.
That's called Ingberman.
Ingberman? That's the first time I've heard that one.
Google it. Ingberman over reverses.
Ingberman Bridge Convention. Yeah, well.
Monroe Ingberman.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Is that right? Does it say the...
I'm seeing two no trump, but only two no trump.
And maybe that's just Lebensol.
Yeah, that's just Lebensol. Lebensol versus Ingberman versus.
Well, I'm with you.
People are like, who the heck is Ingberman?
I'm gonna bid let's see, reverse bids. I'm gonna bid the fourth suit if it's cheaper, or I'm gonna bid two no trump if it's not with the hand.
Okay.
Okay, so look, I don't even know the whole convention. There's like... Yeah, I just play. Oh my god, now I don't like this convention. This is the wrong. Wait. 15 to 16. Ugh.
I'm just gonna just write it out the long way. So that no one gets confused.
Whatever.
Okay. Precision. When you play against that. What does Bork Talk tell me? Bork Talk, are you in chat? Explain it again.
Sorry. Well, I was looking at the Ingberman book.
Ingberman book.
What's the question? Over
the Z Precision.
I just play one. I play that double shows the majors and one no trump shows the minors.
And that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, it's on over both the club and pass a diamond. It's on over a club only. It's on over two clubs, and it's on over two clubs past two diamonds. All strong clubs. All waiting responses.
Okay. And then nothing fancy over their possibly nebulous one diamond.
The precision diamond?
Yeah.
I play two diamonds is natural, two hearts is a mini Michaels, and three diamonds is a super Michaels.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty old-fashioned.
Plus super.
What is met? That's mathy.
That's mathy.
Just put versus very strong opening, 2 lines up. No, 2 lines up versus very strong opening.
Oh.
See it? Just write MATHE. And that's over the strong one club and the strong two clubs.
Yep.
So one club past one diamond in precision is a very similar auction to two clubs past two diamonds in 2 over 1.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
So it makes sense to play the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Wait.
What?
There's a spot for this.
Where?
In the qubit section on the left.
Yeah.
You can write over nebulous one diamond. You can click natural for quasi diamond and quasi club. And then over a natural heart and spade, we play Michaels. Over a natural club and a natural diamond, we play Michaels. And over an artificial club, we play 2 clubs as natural and 2, yeah, yeah. And then you can put I don't know the name of it, but over the nebulous diamond, 2 hearts is the mini Michaels, 3 diamonds good Michaels. You don't need to write all that. Like that doesn't need to be on the card. That's
Okay.
just pretty. It's pretty standard.
Okay. Cool.
As long as you have those boxes checked, like yeah, it's
They're gonna know. They're just gonna know.
negative doubles. I don't put through anything. Like it's just all doubles are sort of negative.
Okay.
Support doubles I play through. Now I play it through two of responders major. I usually just put 2 capital M there.
Oh yeah, you can just do two M. That makes sense.
Because like it's like I'm not
But
gonna force us to the 3 level without
mhm.
like with support doubles.
Yep.
But I can safely double the suit you bid for support because they're never gonna leave it there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So direct C I play 15 to 18. Systems on. And I don't overcall a no trump vulnerable with like 15, a bad 15.
Okay.
Balancing C I play 11 to 14. Could be up to 16 depending if it's like a major if I'm stuck for a bid. Systems I don't care, but I usually play them on.
Me too. I just simplicity, right?
Yep. 2 lowest, unbid is fine. Um, overcall. Now my overcalls, I've had this argument with a lot of my partners,
Uh-oh.
can be at match points, can be very wide ranging at the 1 level. Not often 4 cards, but like I will throw a lead director in
Okay.
on your ass. Like let's say I have this hand, all right? Let's say they open a heart and I have ace, queen, 10, 5th, singleton, 4 low, 3 low.
Okay. I'd easily overcall that.
Okay, that's a 6 count.
Yeah.
All right. But but you would not feel bad about overcalling it, right?
No.
You want a spade lead.
Yeah.
So I can have it. And then like if I have like I can have all the way up to 18 points. Like if I have like a ace queen, I'll give you the same hand. Ace queen 10 5th, stiff, um, uh, king, queen, jack, deuce. What is that? 12, and ace queen 3rd. That's pretty pure hand. Actually, you may double with that
You
with
might
spade.
double with that, yeah.
Um, yeah, if I've got spades, like it's hard to come up with an example.
It's
Like if I
okay.
have if I'm gonna power double, right? Double and bid my suit,
Yeah. It's
right?
gotta be good. I've gotta
It's
be
gonna be
willing to bid
pretty
at the 3 level on its own.
exactly. It's got to be pretty beefy. You know what
Because
I mean?
yeah, if they interfere, then they interfere. You need to be willing to bid it high.
Right. Without the without even like without maybe even having a fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like sometimes they can be kind of wide. Like and then like at the 2 level, like 9 to 19, like some 5 3 3 2 19 count with like I don't know quacky 19 count. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be inclined to double and bid that suit at 3 level. Like it's just I don't know. Like I just sometimes I feel like getting overcalling and getting my hand off my chest, getting my suit off my chest is better.
Mm-hmm. I'm a lot. I'm trying to be a lot less aggressive with my 2 level overcalls as
Yeah,
well.
that's bad bridge. You don't want to be bidding at the 2 level like you don't want to be overcalling at the 2 level with junk. You just don't.
Yeah.
You're gonna get doubled too many times.
Yep. I'm trying to prevent that stage of my life.
Yeah, just move on from it. It's fine. I like to throw lead directors in as often as possible. That's like my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time I get aggro about overcalling.
Mm-hmm. I really want this lead, partner.
Please leave this.
Please
If
leave
you
this.
don't,
Please,
then
God.
you suck. I'll never play with you again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. New suit though is I guess we'll have to play it non-forcing constructive, but
It kind of does have to be if it's that wide ranging, right?
yeah, but you have to be careful, like, because if it's non-forcing constructive, let's say it goes a club on my left and I'm sorry, let's say it goes a club, a heart, pass.
Okay.
Club on my left, and you bid a heart, and it goes pass. And I've got this huge hand with all these spades.
Mm-hmm.
Do I bid 2 spades now?
Yeah, 2 spades is forcing for 1 round.
Is it fit? It's not fit showing then.
If it's passed, if it's a passed hand, then sure. I mean,
Okay.
this is what was recommended to me by David Berkowitz.
So you're
like,
saying
a
you
few
have
days
to
ago.
jump with a good hand.
Yes.
Okay, then that's fine. I'm fine with that. So if the hand's unlimited, in other words, not passed, then you have to jump with a forcing.
Yes.
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
forcing for 1 round, fit showing jump if you're already a passed hand.
So the Q bid always promises support then.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I can live without that.
Yeah, some people play that the Q bid is the only way to force.
Right.
But I think it leads to I personally think it leads to unnecessary complications
I agree.
if I can't count on you to support me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, support is just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, this is like a comfort zone thing.
Yeah.
And when it could be or could not be support, you're just kind of like,
You're scared to like do
have I
anything that you-
guaranteed support and you're just bidding other suits to shape out, or do you like actually have another suit and no support? You know?
You're making a game try. Right. Yeah, I know. I get it. So I mean the our response to that is to just make a new suit forcing. But if you want to play, if you just it's forcing by non-pass hand, not a fit showing, that's fine.
I still want I still want you to be able to pass these things if you're doing a purely lead directing bid. Right? If you're very aggro about that kind of stuff, we should still be able to stop at the 2 level in 2 clubs or something. If you do have a fit for me and you're just like, oh, whoa, I just wanted a lead, man.
Yeah, chill.
Chill. We can stop.
All right. Okay, I gotcha. Versus the no trump opening.
I generally play Woolsey multi-landy, but I also just play normal landy.
Woolsey multi-landy is great.
Okay. I play the double as well.
The double is the 4-card major longer minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm looking for a game for us to sign up for if I can find one. I know we're not done yet, but I'm
Yeah, you're planning ahead.
planning ahead, yeah. These ACBL open games don't make sometimes.
Really?
I've had multiple times where they didn't make.
Wow.
Quirk open NAP. NAP? Open NAP. I do need an NAP qual.
NAP quals are I still need an NAP qual. Yeah.
Barb's Bridge Battalion. That's cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah, there's some on here. Then there's always the ACBL 18 board game we can play.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I end up playing.
As long as it makes, right? And double of a week, no trump is penalty.
Right.
Okay, and I don't know why the like it's missing lines. It's really confusing.
Hey man. You have way too many cards for Valley and Marie.
I
Entirely too many cards.
um I I know it kind of just like multiplied on its own.
I see. I don't even know who either of those people are.
You don't need to know who either of those people are.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I don't know why the lines are not working, but they're not working.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess verse preempts Lebensol responses over double.
Yeah.
How far do you play your takeout doubles through?
I mean, no double is purely penalty versus a preempt.
I agree. Just when you
So
start getting to the 4 level, it starts to become a little
I
bit
just
more and more
I
penalty.
leave. I just leave it blank. I mean, I'm not bidding. I'm not saying anything's not takeout or is takeout. It's just card showing is what it is. A 2-no trump overcall is a good 15 to 18. A Q-bid
Cubid.
is stop or ask. A jump overcall is leaping Michaels. It's most of the time. Well, not most of the time. Like if they open 2 hearts and I bid 3 spades, that's just a really good hand with spades.
Yeah.
I do like to play some that if they open 2 diamonds and I bid 2 no,
Mm-hmm.
statement and transfers, just normal stuff.
Okay.
System's on.
Yeah.
If they open a major, I like to play transfers. Everything's a transfer. Just like we would over if it went a no trump to 2 hearts.
So if it went 1 heart, 1 no, 2 clubs is a transfer to diamonds.
No.
No,
If
no.
it went 2 hearts, 2 no.
Oh,
Pass.
okay. 2 clubs is a transfer to diamonds.
3 clubs is a transfer to diamonds.
Sorry, 3 clubs is a transfer to diamonds. 3 diamonds is a stamen bid.
Correct.
And then 3 hearts is spades, and 3 spades is
Clubs.
Okay.
Can you remember that?
Yeah.
If not, you can just play statement and transfers.
I mean, why not over 2 diamonds as well?
Because you don't need it. Like you can just play system statement and transfers. You don't need the diamond transfer. Like you might if you partner if they open a week 2 major and you have a really weak
Fair.
hand with diamonds, you have no
Okay.
way to get out.
All right. Well, in these practice sessions, we'll see if I can remember it, and if I can't, then we'll take it off, I guess.
That's fair.
Okay. Are you a particularly aggressive preemptor, or do you like to have your
Eric would say that I am, but not really. I don't think I am.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm not vulnerable, I can be a little bit naughty, but
Ooh.
if I'm favorable. But if I'm vul, I'm normal.
Okay. Fair. So I
I mean,
don't
if
really
I
have to
open
put
3
anything here,
clubs, I
right?
could have 6 of them.
Like we're intermediate.
I would just say normal.
Like we're not crazy, but we're also like not crazy sound either.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Gerber?
Gerber time.
Gerber.
Sure.
No.
I don't really care.
I'm not gonna play Gerber.
Do you want to play South African or do you want to just play?
No, I'm just playing normal transfers. Texas transfers.
Okay, well then, I mean, 1 no 4 clubs. What is it?
Okay, 1 no 4 clubs. Sure, that can be Gerber, but like.
Great, great, love it, love Gerber.
uh,
But that's the only time. 1
yeah,
no 4 clubs.
that's it. That's it. No, nothing else. Nothing else.
I'm bidding. If I have a slam force, I'm bidding it next time.
It's Gerber time, baby.
I want to bid Gerber naturally just once.
Yeah.
Versus interference, I play that double is 1 or 4. Pass is 3 or 0.
Okay, so it's kind of like just like they stole our space.
Yes, except when they bid a suit that is higher ranking than ours.
So like if they bid spades and we're playing in hearts.
Yep.
Okay.
In which case, I mean, it could come up anytime, but in which case I like to just play double even, pass odd.
Okay. Where is this thing? Greater than.
I just like to put lower than 5 suit as the first one, higher than 5 of our suit as depot. DEPO.
Depot.
Double even, pass odd.
Yep. Okay.
And then I usually put like a serious or a non-serious 3-no here if you want.
I do non-serious generally, where 3 spades is not necessarily specifying serious or non-serious.
3 spades, what do you mean?
Like if you have an auction that goes 1 heart, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 3 spades. It's showing a control in spades, but it's not specifying whether it's serious or non-serious.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
Minor slam try stuff.
Minor slam try?
Like, do you do like a minor wood or anything? Do we just want to play key card or?
Let's just play 4 no trumps, always key card.
Okay.
Well, not 4 no trumps, always key card. Sorry. If you want a key card, you have to bid 4 no. No kickback, no redwood, no frickin'
Minor wood.
minor wood. I'm comfortable with minor wood, but I don't think it's that big of an advantage.
Okay. All right.
Just don't be bidding key card if their response is going to put you too high.
Right.
Always check with
so
all
many
responses.
minor slams. But like I'll just keep control bidding instead then.
I mean, just bid 6 of a minor. Like playing 5 of a minor at match points is bad anyway.
6 diamonds always makes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Carding.
Always upside down.
I
mean, standard suit preference, but always upside down count attitude. Smith
Echo.
Echo, I don't care.
I don't do it. I can't remember for shit.
No problem.
Uh-oh,
Length lead versus suits. How do you do it?
Sorry, what?
Length lead versus suits.
Third and low.
Cool.
This is against suits, yeah. There it is. And then I do 4th best versus no trump. In between, like if it's not I'm very count oriented, so generally I will lead count anyway. But lots of people like to play attitude in between.
You mean in the middle of the hand?
Yeah, in the middle of the hand.
Yeah. Please lead attitude in the middle of the hand, because I'll fuck up the other one.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me, I'll mess up the other one.
There we go. Much better.
Sorry for all you viewers at home.
Yeah, if we have kids watching, I don't have a bleep thing.
Yeah, you need a buzzer on me, or a muzzle. Yeah. So anything else you want to talk about?
After first trick. Oh, after first trick attitude. I don't. Oh, power leads.
Oh yeah, yeah. So ace, I play that as the attitude about the queen or a 5-card suit, and the queen or the king asks for an unblock, and the queen asks for attitude about the jack.
Okay, cool. So from king, queen, 10, 9, you would lead the queen.
I would lead the queen.
Keel. All right, great. I don't think we need to check anything else on here. Primary signals to declarer's lead is for 2 is count. Partner's lead is attitude. There's millions of exceptions. Millions. When we just feel like it at suit preference, right?
Yeah, suit preference when obvious. First discard's upside down. What was I gonna say?
I normally do trump suit preference too.
Yeah, definitely. Also, if I want to split, I usually split high from 2, low from 3.
Where do I put that?
I don't know.
Split high from 2, low
You're not
from
you're
3.
not typing anything.
No, I am.
Oh.
Oh no. John. This is what someone in chat said. Interesting bridge conversation to walk into. Buzzer or muzzle on me. Man, if I had a nickel for every time. Oh, John.
A buzzer or a muzzle. Yeah, well, that's me. I've been known to have a potty mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to have a potty mouth.
I think you've only cussed 3 times on stream, and I've cussed once already on this stream, which is like the most cussing that has ever happened on live stream ever. And of course it has to do with bridge bidding system, right?
I'm a degenerate, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Let's see. So, we can play starting in 22 minutes. It's really the 3:10 game for you.
Yeah.
You wanna play that?
Sure. Sounds good to me. Oh
Mark.
shoot, I just freaking closed it without saving.
No, you didn't.
I did one save like in the middle of it.
It saves itself.
It does?
I'm almost sure. No, I'm not sure of anything.
It's bridge technology though.
Girl, you're not wrong. Oh shit. I mean crap. No.
It's okay. It's okay. Like it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Most of it's still there. Like this is just intermediate. This is just intermediate. This is 15 to 18. Double takeout through question mark. 2 no trump Lebensol response. Qubit is stopper ask. Jump over calls leaping. Michaels.
Hey, log on to BBO real quick and let me sign you up. We'll sign us up.
I am on BBO right now. There we go. Jeez, remember when these were like $2 and now it's $4.49?
Oh man, you sound like a boomer.
What?
Sorry to all the boomers. I didn't mean it. All right, I'm gonna mute myself and BRB.
Okay, John. Yeah, it is good to see you. It has been a while. I was off in Italy for like 3 weeks.
You hear me? Do you hear me? I'm BRB.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm just chatting with chat. So yeah, Drew and I are going to be playing in the Life Masters together. I'm so blessed to be able to play with him. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. But this is our system discussion. We play count to declarer's lead, attitude to partner's lead, suit preference here, upside down, third and low, attitude. Oh. Fourth best. Oh yeah, we well, I'm the foodie. So we went to Milan, we went to the Cinque Terre, we went to Siena, we went to Lucca, and we went to Venice. So we went like basically all over, well, not all over, a lot of the Tuscan area, a lot of northern Italy. It was beautiful. It wasn't super hot, which was nice. I feel like I'm missing something here. Ah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Trump. Okay, I can save this now. But yeah, I'm the food guy, so like your beloveds. Hi Bork Talk. We're about to start playing in a ACBL game. And I'm not, just don't stream snipe, y'all. And I don't think people are going to be stream sniping. I'm not that famous. I just want to be able to chat with y'all. Okay? So we made our convention card. I guess I should work on transferring it over. But we were kind of talking about the Italy trip a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if I'm technically allowed to do this, but Milan, Siena, Venice, wonderful. You've been to Prince Edward Island in the Atlantic coast of Canada. Uh, well, they made outstanding pizza. They didn't brag about it. But yes, their pizza was outstanding. You know, it's very thin crust. Um, just insanely tasty, fresh flavors, you know? We're playing Bergen. Semi-forcing. We're seeing 13 to like 16-ish. But yes, I also have been to Prince Edward Island. It's gorgeous up there. I'm very blessed because I've generally been able to travel a lot. It's weak, but it's more mixed. Single raise is by plus 6 to 10. 11 to 12. 13 to 15. And then this is a 15 to 17 range. 5 plus card major. System on over double and 2 clubs, because that's pretty normal. Yeah, I travel for the views and the food, like, and we got to see plenty of it. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous. Diamonds. 5, 5 minors. Strong. We still don't know what these are. We need to talk about it. He's probably going to go get his notes about this. Transfer, Smolin, Lebensol. I mean, it's not Lebensol. It's 20 to 21. No Puppet Stamen. And relay to minors. Gambling. No, but it was an option. Yes, we were using the V8 system card, but that is not allowed, unfortunately, because multi-2 diamonds is not allowed in the LM pairs. We looked it up. We're very sad about it. So we can't play our trash multi. Yes, this is the first time playing in LM pairs. I'm very excited about it, especially to be playing with ATC in it. He's just so fun. He's also a good bridge player. Our family isn't really a museum family, you know? What else do we have down here? New minor force by past hand. We've got the Uvu. We've got the wolf sign off over reverses. Cheaper of Tuno or fourth suit. Week. We play Mathy. Negative support through 2M. This is 15 to 18. Systems on. To nourished. This is like a 6 to 18 range. Very, very wide. Non-forcing constructive. Jump raise is weak. Weak. Light. Over. Direct qubit over minor. This is Michaels. They're both Michaels, but over like artificial it's not. But I guess we don't have an option. Yes, we do. It's the same thing as you play. Our mini Mega Michaels against the Nebulous Diamond. Or at least that's what I remember from what you explained to me. 2 hearts is a weak. 2 hearts is a weak Michaels. 3 diamonds is a strong Michaels. Actually, when that happened, I was like, Bork, explain it to me again. Tell me. Because I knew. I'm like, where's Bork to explain this whole thing to me again? Because I can't completely remember it. I haven't made a card in so long. Or I haven't made a card with a really serious player in so long. Like, I'm kind of scared. Haha, you thought. Yes. We have not defined it yet, so when he comes back, I guess we'll define it. Oh, you've messaged me. But my Discord is, like, very broken. Okay. We're playing, 1430 period. Preempt key. Hello. Welcome back.
Hi. Hi.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hmm. Audio is fine, just like you, Bork.
Oh, complete back screen. Oh, I hit something wrong. No, 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 it's me. It's me. Thank you, Bork. And what else? Preempt key card. And then a first, second round controls. Non-serious. 3, no trump. Mr. BayTC. I will be in Alberta, but I'm. Is it in Edmonton? Royal Tyrrell Museum. Yeah, I'll need to check that out when I can, for sure.
I'm going to, what should I do? Do you want me to just close out of the Google?
Yeah, you'll close out of the Google when the game starts.
Okay, so you can, I'm going to have obviously streams off and
Yeah,
then close out of the Google so you can
yeah.
provide your own commentary.
I might have to put it on a delay because I don't want to get suspended.
That's fair. I understand.
So, even though I hate it, not being able to like chat with chat, that's just really lame.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Like, come on, I'm not gonna cheat.
Yes,
What's the
I know.
point?
I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. But it's like they can't give any exceptions. And who's to know? Like they don't know me. I might be watching your stream while I'm playing, that type of thing. They just it's too messy.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've got
It's really
our
not
cars
you
sorted.
who would be cheating. It would be me. Like I would be the one. You're not watching the stream, but I could be watching the stream. So
Well, I mean, I guess I could be cheating in that I'm taking advice from chat or something. But also,
yeah,
the last time I
true.
tried to stream on a delay, it just completely killed my computer.
Oh
Ugh.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I.
Did you set our convention card?
Yeah, it's set. Well, actually, it might not be set because of in this particular event. Oh, not just declare. That's not what we're playing. Set convention card. Oh, I forgot what I called it. Save changes. I'm calling it twinning again. Why is it not appearing? Set convention card. It's not appearing. There it is. Use. All right. I'm going to try to turn on a delay. All right, see y'all.